Welcome. Today, next project on the van is putting some steps in, some permanent ones. We have a little aluminum step that we got at Harbor Freight. We cut 3 inches off it. It was a 14-inch high. Now it's a 10-inch high, or 11-inch, whatever it is. And as you can see from Lisa's foot here, she missed. So we're just going to put a permanent step on there. I don't know if that's going to stop any accidents from happening in the future, but it might look kind of cool.
It's a long ways to step to get up into the passenger seat of the van and the driver's seat. So it's a little more difficult with a boot cast on, but even without that, and we have some friends that have trouble getting in and out sometimes. So a little step stool I think is going to help.
Right. So I'm a little worried about the thing hanging down too much, and if we go off road and hit some bumps and stuff like that, but we'll see.
Yeah, might not make it.
We had another van that had running boards on it, and they didn't make it, so we'll see what happens on this one. So let's get started.
Okay.
Like one of the first tools I bought when I had a Volkswagen, my first car. 10mm nut driver. A lot of 10mm stuff on a Volkswagen. Not gonna use those. All right. So basically, here's all the parts. Got them separated out, sizes and stuff like that. So the brackets that hold up the passenger side has 1 front mount and 3 rear mounts. And those are held to the van underneath with these things right here. And then we use the brackets that are bolted to this here, as well as we have to drill and mount some of those into the van itself. Driver's side, fewer parts, just 1 front, 1 rear bracket, and then basically this is all the tools you need. Here's the drill for these screws right here that go into the underside.
There's the 2 steps. We got the long step for the passenger side. It's going to cover the side door and the front door, and then we have a small one for the front door.
This is what the bottom looks like. It's the top here. This one's rubber. Some of them come in solid aluminum. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to pre-assemble all these things before we crawl underneath the van. We will have a lot less to deal with while we're underneath there. Put these brackets on here using these are 8mm bolts. So there's a bolt, a washer on this side, then we put another washer, lock washer, and then a nut on there, and we're just keeping it really loose for right now. Okay, we got those assembled. Turns out these guys don't give you any extras, so don't drop any, don't lose any. Same thing with these. There's just enough to do the job. I'm guessing that's the same thing with this. So let's get under the van now.
There's Nucky. Okay, we're gonna put the van up on some little ramps.
Hi. Alright, so underneath the Sprinter van they have these little plastic plugs here. This one's got undercoating over it. I hate to destroy that, but that's part of the step thing. Got these plastic plugs that come out. Nunky. So, pull the plug out of the hole there, and you stick these things in there. Except it doesn't fit. Oh, there we go. I finally got it. I got it. Then you push the retaining ring, plastic retaining thing in there. There we go. And without knocking that thing around too much, get this bracket on here. Washer, lock washer, and nut. And it looks like this thing's got damaged right here, so that's going to be kind of interesting, because that's what you're supposed to drill through for these brackets here. And yeah, that's kind of messed us up a little bit. That's messing us up.
Do we have another hole towards the front from there?
There's a hole way up here that we could use maybe, but that's got a similar problem. Actually, you can't. No, it's not going to work right here either.
Right.
So yeah, somebody bottomed out on this thing here. I wonder if it was me. I don't know.
I can think of a couple times.
Yeah. So we'll just have to massage that into place. So it might be a little difficult, but we'll get it. Yeah, I think we'll be able to work it out. But that's going to be a little bit tougher to do than the other ones. I'm just going to tighten that just a little bit. Hold it up there. Okay. So then there's these plugs are all along here. So we skipped this one. I think then this is a bracket for muffler and stuff right here. So then we come over to this one right here. So we got a little bit of distance in here. And then there's 2 more after that. So there's 4 on this side. So yeah, then we're going to skip one, do one, skip one, do one. I'm going to have to move my nice comfy pad. This is the last one here.
And then I got 2 more plugs over here.
Yeah, but they're much higher up than these are.
Oh yeah. Those are for.
Yeah, that's for something else. We're gonna do something else with those. This one might not work.
Huh.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh man. Okay.
So we do go back and put one in that one that you took out.
Yeah.
And then we put one there.
So we got 2 really close to each other.
Okay.
And that's pretty good.
So are we gonna have any tanks on this side? Pretty
I hadn't planned on it.
No.
Right on the other side of the gas tank is a nice big place. I found a tank online that's gonna fit really well in there.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Okay, so we had to move the front bracket away from this damaged area right here. There was just no way we were going to get this to mount, so it's going to be close up here. It's a little bit cantilevered, but I don't think Lisa's going to step up that far on it. It'll probably be okay.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it. But anyhow, now comes the time to drill holes and put the other screws in. You want to get this thing as tight up to the bottom as you can get it. There we go. Got enough of these here? Yeah, there's just enough. You cannot lose anything here. Don't lose anything. Okay. Let's take all this stuff here.
Okay, so while Chris is under the fan putting on the brackets for the steps, we're looking at our design for our kitchen counter. So we're thinking it's going to be a little bit taller than our existing table is. And we have a 24 by 32 inch shower pan. It's going to go right here. So we're thinking about creating a cabinet that bends up like that. And then we have upper cabinets here that it hooks up to. And just like a piano hinge here. So that when the shower's not in use, we've got all that extra counter space. And we got a little kind of a hidden space for the toilet down below.
Ooh, ouch. My knuckles hurt now. Ouch. Yeah, that grabbed onto me and pulled me in with it.
Ouch. Okay, so these have little channels, and they come with these little T-nuts that just go right in there and then slide down the track, kind of like a unistrut. And we're going to space them out kind of near where we have the brackets. It's going to be really good. That makes that lower step about 8 inches. It brings it 8 inches down from where the step.
See where it is when we get it
used
off.
to be.